Welcome back, everybody. I'm Tassie with Tassie Eats, and today I'm doing one of my absolute favorites. It is salted shrimp. Now, what I also have, I only have a few of these, but this is the butterfly shrimp, and I did not make the shrimp, so I don't have a cooking video to show that. I actually just bought these at the restaurant, but this is actually my seafood sauce that I absolutely love for all my seafood boils. Now, I'm eating it with this dip, though, for today. So let's go ahead and get started. And this is 2 pounds of shrimp. Okay, so I want to get started with the butterfly shrimp. And I didn't grab too many of them, but you know I love deep fried shrimp. So, And these shrimps I got from a Chinese restaurant. And I love it because they have little bits of jalapenos that they cook with the salted shrimp. And I was looking at the shrimp and I was like, that's a lot. And they were like, it's 2 pounds, 2 pounds. I was like, oh God. I was like, yeah, I did say I wanted 2 pounds. But when I look at it, it looks like a lot. It's hot. And for my dip sauce here, in the description, I'll include a link on how you can make this yourself. It is definitely one of my favorites. Oh, and the cool thing is they gave me a pop. So normally I don't really drink pop unless it's like really, really greasy foods and I'm out. But then they give me a pop with my food. So I was like, okay, so I'm drinking pop, everybody. I don't really buy pop or juice for my place. I mostly just drink water or milk at home. All right. Deep fried shrimpies. I don't know how to eat the heads. I know some people like suck something out of there, but I don't know if they just do it if there's like juices in there, like it was like in a seafood boil kind of a thing. The jalapeno is so perfect because it's just slightly cooked, but it's got all the salt from the shrimp on there. And when I was younger, I used to always peel the skin, the shell, because I couldn't eat it. Then as I got older, oh yeah, what happened was I went to New Orleans and I had their barbecue shrimp and the skin is on the barbecue shrimp and they had all this juice on there because it's almost like a soup. So I always thought it was like grilled, you know, like because it's barbecue shrimp, but it's not. It's like a soupish kind of base. So there was so much sauce. I didn't want to get my hands dirty. We were at a really nice restaurant. I will admit. We were at a really nice restaurant, and I was like the only person who was going to use my fingers to peel everything, so I forced myself to eat it. And I got used to it since then. And that was the first time I had the soft shell crab, because they would do that for like their po' boys, their sandwiches. And that was interesting, having it in a po' boy. We were at the garden district when I had that. And the garden district is the $1 million homes. It was really nice though. It's so good. So if you guys know how to eat the heads, let me know in the comments. Because sometimes I'll purposely go and watch other people eat just so I can learn how to eat it. Like the bodies of a crab, I don't know how to open up the body and what they're eating inside of it. It's kind of like their lobsters. When people make lobster and they cut it right in half, they eat like the body part. And I don't know what they're eating in there. I've tried it before. I've tried like looking for meat or something. I love deep fried shrimp. This with the sauce is amazing. And it's not salty. Because you know, like, salted shrimp. It seems like it's salty, right? But for my recipe here, I don't use too much salt. So it's like, and really it's the butter that's not salty. The stuff at the bottom, it can be kind of salty. I don't really mind the tails. I know for a lot of people, they always pull it off and toss it. If the tail is soft, I won't eat it. Like on that sushi, where it's like that bed of rice, and then they put that shrimp right on top, and they have the tail there. I won't eat that one. But if it's like deep fried like this, it's probably gonna sound weird. But my favorite part of these deep fried shrimp, the salted shrimp, it's the legs. Because if you ever just eat the legs, it's like salty, crunchy, crispy noodles. Excuse me. Ooh, pop, it just burns. It makes you burp a lot too. Yeah, they're just like salty, crispy kind of noodles. I'm sweating because this is giving off a lot of heat. It may be fall. We're coming into October here soon. But it's kind of hot here in Minnesota. This one's kind of tiny. Tastes just as good. Oh yeah, they cook it with some green bell peppers too. I'm sorry for anybody who wants me to eat the heads. I just don't know how to do it. My neighbor just dropped something on the ground. Sometimes my neighbor who lives upstairs, hopefully he can't hear me, he'll snore. It's not every night, but then like I'll hear it through my bedroom floors, and I'm like what is that noise? Like I live alone, so I'm like, what is that noise? And then like I listen, and I'm like, oh my god, someone's snoring. He's like rolling glass in his kitchen or something. I don't know. And it's funny because when I first moved here, I didn't think anybody lived downstairs from me. So, because like what I would do is I would go outside and I would look through the, like not look through, but I would look at the windows on the back to see who had their lights on. And I always watched the apartment right below me to see if the lights would come on. Like in the evening, the lights were never ever on. Even to this day, I've never seen those lights come on in that house. But then you'll see like the shades, but then like these apartments, they have like the plastic blinds that come with the apartment, and then I just put drapes over it. So it was like they never moved. He never opened the windows, and I would like walk, totally a creeper here. So like their apartment is right by the mail. So I would walk by and try to listen to see if I could hear anybody. And the reason why I was doing this was because when I first moved here, you know, I had time off from work, and it's like 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning. I want to unpack or move furniture around, but I didn't know if somebody lived downstairs. So I had to like watch out for a while because I didn't want to disturb them if they're sleeping and they have to get up for work. And about 2 months into moving in, I found out there was somebody who lived there. So this whole time I moved in, I was okay, I think I'm in the clear. I don't think anybody lives there. So it's like 2 in the morning, I'm moving furniture around the place and walking back and forth. I'm sorry. But what it was he was a retired person. So he didn't stay up late at night, so that's why his lights were never on. Man. But I would see his granddaughter come and check up on him. And in my apartments, there's mostly a lot of younger people or people my age who live here. No one has kids here. We're like all single adults. Oh, I love shrimp. Mm. The good thing with the pop, it really cuts through all that butter. And a lot of these brown chunks you see up here, it's garlic. There's a lot of garlic in here, you guys. like the head's gone. Yeah. I love the legs on these, man. They're so good. Just try them sometimes. They sell these a lot at like buffets. So just go and try it, and like eat the legs. It's like fatty, crispy, and salty. I remember these suckers, man. I used to spend a lot of time peeling them. Well, your shrimp got cold by the time you're done peeling them. When I was younger, I would try to eat it with the skin. And it would always get stuck in my throat, like I'm gonna like gag because something's caught there. So I get it for people who don't eat it. I just feel really hot from the heat of this. I can't turn the AC on because it's a window unit. And it's really loud. You might not be able to hear me. Excuse me. See what I mean about the pop? I know, it's so good. Should have gotten more of these. And sometimes I stay away from butterfly shrimp because the breading is so thick. But this is like perfect. Alright, I'm gonna save the last two. Alright. And you know what I gotta do next time? One of my favorite Asian grocery stores slash delis, because it's both, in St. Paul, they have this salted shrimp where they make it themselves too, but they're like huge shrimps, you know, like I gotta go and get that. They're like bigger than this. But they are the salted stir-fried type of shrimps too. Alright, so I peel the skin. It's good still, but I definitely feel like a lot of the flavor and the salt is on the outside of the shell. Yeah, now it reminds me why I didn't like eating this before. It would get like all over your hands, so I always felt so dirty after peeling these. I realized I was cleaning. I had to tell myself to stop cleaning. I'm a little particular. So I'm a little bit of a freak when it comes to my place and how things are set. So if I see like little crumbs somewhere, like I automatically just have to clean it. Nah, with a lot of shrimp. What was that? I just ate something off the head that I thought was meat, but it was mushy. Well, 7 of these shrimps left, the salted shrimp. I may not eat them. I'll give them to Oscar. Oh my god. And Sammy. Sammy eats anything. He's a dog. I'll feed him the amount for an adult, and he'll still look at you like he hadn't eaten in his whole life. With the saddest eyes, okay? But Oscar's really picky on what he'll eat. So, I know for a fact he loves shrimp, so. And he will not eat all those. I will not give him all of those, but. I'm looking at all the crumbs. I should have gotten more of these. So crunchy. I'm sorry if I'm sweating everywhere. Man, that was good. Alright, you guys. That's it. I'm going to save 3 for Sammy. 3 or 4 for Oscar. 3 for Oscar and 4 for Sammy. Thanks for watching, everybody.